guys, welcome back. If I look the same way I did in my last video, that's because I'm filming both of these on the same day. So I just got done filming a Lush haul, and now I thought it would be fun to film an anti-haul. If you don't know what an anti-haul is, this is where you get on camera and you talk about stuff that you are not going to buy. So kind of a funny juxtaposition. Here I went through a Lush haul just a second ago, and now I'm doing stuff that I don't plan on buying. So let's get started with some eyeshadow palettes. The first one is the Violet Voss Like a Boss Pro eyeshadow palette. Now I love the formula of Violet Voss shadows. I have a Violet Voss palette that my sister-in-law gave me, the Holy Grail palette. It's lots of oranges and cranberries, and I love that palette. But here's my problem with Violet Voss. All of their releases, like the last 3 palettes they've released, are the same thing with 3 or 4 pops of different colors. Literally, if you covered up the colors that you're seeing in that palette that draw your eye in and make you want to buy it, it would look exactly the same as the Holy Grail. It would look exactly the same as the, oh god, who else has had a palette with them? The Laura Lee palette. It would look exactly the same as the 50 Shades of Taupe palette that they had. They would all look exactly the same, so I'm just not into it. I think Violet Voss needs to kind of get it together and release something new and different, and then maybe I'll think about it. The next eyeshadow palette I won't be buying is the Natasha Denona Tropic eyeshadow palette. Number 1, the price tag, $129. No thank you. And just like that Violet Voss palette I was talking about, if you covered up the bottom row of the Natasha Denona palette, it's a warm neutral palette. That's all it is. I have lots of warm neutral palettes. I love warm neutral palettes. I don't need to spend $129 on another one with a couple pops of color in it, so no thank you. I'll pass. The next eyeshadow palette I won't be purchasing is the Urban Decay Backtalk Eye and Face palette. Now this looks very pretty, and the kind of mauve-y rose tones in this look beautiful, and they are things, they're colors I gravitate towards, honestly. I love colors like that. But when I really look at these shades, I already have these colors in other palettes, so I don't need to spend the $46 on it. I can get these colors elsewhere. It's just not screaming, you need it, to me, even though I think it's pretty. The next thing I won't be picking up are the NARS highlighting powders that they're coming out with. I've seen swatches of them and they look beautiful, and I have to really say great job to NARS for coming out with an inclusive shade range for highlighters. If you look at the different shades, they have one that could be worn by an extremely pale girl like myself, like the highlighter is almost white, and they have one that would look really, really beautiful on a very, very deep skin tone that's kind of almost a bronzy color. I love that, and I think that's great. The thing that turns me off about these is the fact that they are $38 each. $38. So that Backtalk palette that I was just mentioning from Urban Decay, that's $46. So for $8 more, you can get an entire eyeshadow palette compared to a single highlighting powder. I love the idea behind it. They look really pretty. I just can't get with the price tag, so I won't be getting that. Next up, I am not going to be purchasing the KKW Beauty Conceal, Bake, and Brighten sets. As far as I can tell, these are sets that are concealers and then like a powder for baking. I don't know. The shade selection is great. They look very pretty. The packaging looks really nice, but I cannot shake this feeling that Kim is seeing everything Kylie's doing and is like, I could probably make money doing that too. And maybe that's not true. They're two different people. Maybe they both just have this dream of being in the makeup industry and creating their own lines. But Kylie already has concealers, and now Kim is kind of like, in my opinion at least, following in her footsteps and doing the exact same thing, trying to capitalize on that demographic that loves Kylie products or the people that love the Kardashians. Next, I will not be purchasing Tati Westbrook's Halo Beauty Booster, the Hair, Skin, and Nails vitamin. I already have a vitamin that I take every day that is a hair, skin, and nails vitamin, and it does not cost $40 a month. Next. I don't think I'm going to be purchasing any of the Urban Decay's Hi-Fi Shine Ultra Cushion lip glosses. I've seen a couple of reviews done on these, and the ones I've seen, they're really sticky. And if there is one thing I hate above all other things, it is a sticky lip gloss. The colors look really pretty, they look really interesting, but $20 for a really sticky lip gloss? No thanks. I think I'll pass. And then last but certainly not least, the final thing I will not be purchasing is the Glam Glow Gravity Mud Magic and Masking Glitter Mask. No. So it looks like they're doing a collaboration with My Little Pony on this again. And guys, skincare is something that I feel really strongly about and I am really into. And I have to tell you that glitter in your skincare is not good for your skin. Anytime you're putting glitter on your face, you run the risk of creating microscopic cuts that can really affect your complexion. It looks cool, and I think that's why people like it. They look at this mud mask or whatever it is and they're like, oh my gosh, it's sparkly and it's pink and I love it and I have to put it on my face. No, it's not good for you. It's not good for your skin, and these are exorbitantly overpriced. If you want a mask, get something with natural ingredients that's going to do your skin some good instead of just something that's expensive and is sparkly. So that's all I've got for you guys today with my very first anti-haul. Let me know down below what products you guys are not planning on purchasing. And just a disclaimer, if I mention something that you're really excited about and you can't wait to get your hands on, that's fine. I'm sure there are things that I've bought recently that people are like, I would never buy that. So to each their own, and thanks for joining me. I will see you guys next time. Bye.